for now, that picture of that man with the float on social media, not able from open sources for affix a name to that face. And the name Oumar Sharif. Oumar Sharif is the name will affix to that particular face. And we also look at what if they come up on social media and say, he don't live in this country for the past 6 months. So whether they make out, what we do as a sector, as security, as police, as investigators, we'll go back 6 months from now. We'll check all the formal entry points into this country.
Please subscribe to my new YouTube channel CLIN and hit the notification bell to be notified for new videos.
One of the reasons we call the IG for CAM and they come frequently is that the country currently will launch an investigation. Last week we can hire and provide an update and tell them and say, hey, some facts they did on this case. Social media can talk to you, but there are some facts we want to establish. And then on wheel, very important, the government of Salon will launch an investigation for look into the various allegations and news reports them. The IG did there last week, he announced this investigation, he called an open source investigation. What they're going to do today, they now have to provide a brief update on the investigation, which they don't find out so far, who's we did and what we expect in the next stages of this investigation. As always, I'm the primary spokesperson for the government of Salon. So when the IG don't talk down, any additional information I will provide. And then when it comes to questions between me and the Inspector General of Police, I have been fully briefed. That's why I often show you that's me self-ready for provide answer. But over to you, the distinguished Inspector General of Police.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, members of the Fourth Estate. I'll get a couple of briefs because if you look at social media now, plenty things they come. In the first place, what is the trend now? And this so-called spotting of trust. As I talk to now, there has been no formal communication to neither the government of Sierra Leone or to the Sierra Leone police. Police in all over the world get for also we share the information there, the I-247 and it is a part of the Interpol activities. There is nothing of such. That notwithstanding, when an admission and fly out, government directs that we set up an investigation into all of these things so they fly. So what do we do? We not get not to place with the quicker possibly can complain. So what we do? We get special unit police, what we call the open source investigation unit. We activate that. What we call open source investigation. Now, investigation we collect, we analyze data. We will help you for generate actionable intelligence. In open source investigation, we collect, we analyze the data, then of course we utilize them. We'll talk about open source now, publicly accessible outlets such as websites, newspapers, social media, and any other area. So for all these 10, I don't focus on. We don't focus on only from all these 10. But I want to see, so far, what we get. People around, first of all, comment that we put out information, who they collect, who they analyze, and who they direct, what to do thereafter. For now, that picture of that man with the float on social media, not able from open sources for affix a name to that face. And the name, Oumar Sharif. Oumar Sheriff and the name will affixed to that particular face. And we also look at what if they come up on social media say it don't do this country for the past 6 months. So whether they come up, what we do as a sector, as security, as police, as investigators, we go back 6 months from now, we check all the formal entry points into this country. That kind of knowledge. That one has been established. Then going forward, we get people like when they say, so we have been to all of those places. Many places I've been to over the past couple of days. Yes. For we, all of them questions when they play in our mind, we get answers to them, or we forget access to this particular person. So as we talk to now, we on the look for this particular person, and we encourage members of the public, when they not tire for support the police with information, we do everything for go down to the facts of this thing. But for now, we established, we don't get the name, we don't link out that face, and now we are going further. After we check entry points, we get other things that we go for do for able for really establish the identity. But in investigations, you know, fine for wrong commentary manner. When wrong commentary, you don't know that's your bad, and when it is sometimes for people to talk or go use that the other kind of way. So, but this forum, and that way, don't become part of what we do every week. And therefore, they are every week on Tuesdays for updates the public on this particular one and several other matters. So the other one I want for talk about, the one on the Guinea. The one on the Guinea, yes, we don't send a team of investigators now, Conakry, for access them where they intercept with these people, where they say it was allegedly carrying some substances suspected to be cocaine. We want to know what will happen because they have been very tight-lipped on this one. So team together with the foreign minister, don't go inside it today for who facilitate. In the US also. Something that happen, I know you just speech was in Bhutan and they said foreigner from Liberia, from Guinea, then somebody command that said, well, I have access and we have to go through the protocols of the office. Don't go on and say inside, don't allow you. So minister they inside here together with the team not really from Saturday. From Saturday to now, we don't check a couple of things. So hopefully by the time we come back, we will get the story. But what is key is that we want to access them people and we want to know what will happen. For example, we want to know what generates the order of mission for allowing the staff to move from one point to another. We want to know whether we inside Moscow. We want to know the guy can tell me when you come back from inside where I go, whether we inside Moscow and exactly inside they intercept them. So all of that is hanging. Hopefully, by the time the minister come back from we will not reach today, by tomorrow, we investigators will get a chance for who access the people who they detain, for whether they give you an account of who's happened. For now, we all know what to happen with decision. We all know to see that. Then, what thing happen now that after then, some something that will happen in the past, who will not need to rest, still they come up. For example, on the 19th of September 2024, around 5 minutes to 12 midnight, this Gulf Stream 4 aircraft lands in London. Impact and April 3. Landing 3 hours of activity at the airport. All forces, all security forces represented together with the Civil Aviation Authority of security people and the staff, they go there. Then this aircraft impact April 3 at the airport. Just inside we get to counter-terrorism units, we based at airport comprising 22 soldiers and 22 OSDs, and they go back. Then see, do that investigation. Yes, civil penalty, what I mean by that is, if you land, you enter the airspace unauthorized, you get a lot of offenses to the commit, where they will charge you for. If you enter now maritime domain, unauthorized, before you enter maritime domain, you get authority from ports and harbor authorities. If you don't do that, you enter the intercepting, you get the act where they invoke the Because we don't violate, we don't infringe, or then we charge. So for that one, then we take them through, run the investigations of the people then, take this matter to law officers, working with civil authority, airport authority, then impose fines on the people for that unauthorized landing in our airports. The total in terms of the fine have been $100,000. They pay that money to Bank of Sierra Leone. These are the payment receipts. They are paid to Bank of Sierra Leone. That particular fine for that unauthorized landing at the airports of that fall. Then, when they don't pay the fine, they get the aircraft fixed because they get a mechanical challenge where they established during the investigation by our own authorities at the airport. Then with respect to possibly say if they carry drugs or whatever, we get support from the Drug Enforcement Agency of Liberia and the Drug Enforcement Agency from Ghana. They can do swap. Swap, we get some tissue. If opinion pass now, when you pass now, we change the color. They swap that plainly 2 times. First, the Nigerian authorities they can swap. DA from Nigeria they can do the swap. It was negative. The one day from Ghana they can do the swap. It was also negative. That was established. Then, of course, we will not be getting reason for hold on to it because whatever test they give us, all of it was negative. That is what issue. It was dealt with. We put out a public domain, but I wonder why it keeps coming up. So I'm going to say that to clarity for now. The second one, and most recently, this fiber boat way float at Black Johnson. This fiber boat at about 5 minutes after 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 people, the Harbour Master representative, Tinker Cargo, and Arnold Brandon, see this fiber boat, then call the Navy body, then call the police officer body. Of course, the Marine and the Navy will operate together. So this boat, tour, can return. The next day, they open this boat. The same exercise we conduct. Compartments, the day and fear we decided. The other compartments, the pilot video, the captain video of the fiber boats, will do thorough swap inside that boat. Everything turned out to be negative. In this case, what do you want for service points? We country, we want to appeal to development partners. May they support Sierra Leone. May they help for combat transnational organized crime. A big thing. Not only what they affect the world over. So we ask for support from our international partners for them to build capacity for combat this type of crime. Not only drugs, movement of small arms, stolen works of arts, missing documents, plenty there. Rather, we have education to the way they with thief motorcar, we found them. People with a thief passport, whatever it is. So we are looking for more capacity building activities so we help the Sierra Leone police for confront emerging trends in crime across the country and the sub-region. So for now, this is my update.
Thank you very much to the distinguished Inspector General of Police, William Fayaselu. I will take the liberty of just maybe repeating some things he's just said, because I know we have some international media with interest in this issue. The open source investigations by the Sierra Leone Police has found out that a possible name, the name that they have come up with, that the individual that is in the pictures that have been circulated online was using in Sierra Leone is Oumar Sharif. Correct, sir?
Correct.
Secondly, the Sierra Leone Police has made moves to try to locate this particular individual based on information that they have received, and they have conducted raids at specific locations where this individual was alleged to have been present, and the Sierra Leone Police has not found this individual yet. The Sierra Leone Police is therefore calling on members of the public that this is an individual that the Sierra Leone Police would like to speak to as part of these ongoing investigations. If you have information that can help the Sierra Leone police locate this individual in Sierra Leone, that is the information the Sierra Leone police can provide right now. The investigations will continue. The chief of the police also made a very specific plea that Sierra Leone is determined to ensure that our country does not become a hub for transnational crimes of any nature. We are therefore asking, as we did last week, we sought cooperation and support from international partners to help us to guard our borders, to help us to do the effective law enforcement that is necessary so that our country cannot unsuspectingly become a desired venue for illicit activities. Going back to 6 months ago, the Sierra Leone police has also looked, because the reports in the media suggest that this individual in the photos is been in Sierra Leone for at least 6 months. And so the Sierra Leone police has done a diligent job going through all formal entry points into our country and looking at records for the past 6 months. And as at today, they have not found any record of this person's entry into our country through one of our formal entry points. And they have looked back to 6 months, because that's the information that they have had at this point. So this investigation will continue. The Inspector General of Police has committed to coming back to this platform on a regular basis. We have now secured a slot for him every week. He will come and will continue to provide updates. We had promised that these investigations will be transparent and will provide timely updates to the people of this country and, of course, to our international partners. That is a summary of the updates of the ongoing investigations. Now, to go back to Creole, first, I will get to the questions that will not come online, and then we can open here for questions. I think some of the big questions that will not come online, the IG answered them already, about what the investigation revealed so far. Christina Okello asked Dandy, I think one of the international journalists, the way don't contact me. He also asked about what's in the investigation we find about the vehicle we contain the suspected cocaine with the seized in Guinea. I think the IG don't provide updates on that, say we have dispatched teams to Guinea right now. In fact, the Minister of Foreign Affairs is currently in Guinea to help facilitate us having access to the individuals and to aid us in getting information on this investigation. So that update we'll get as well, hopefully the next week, when we have more on the situation. IG, the question then will come for you. One is say what we use for ascertain say this person not to Joss but now Oumar. Important, even as we come to the IG, maybe like just say will not talk say the picture not to this person, not to this person. The investigation being get multiple layers. First, have been for ascertain the identity, as we know as a law. News reports separate, not so. The news report say they find out say this person here they use AI for find the person own identity as they know. Within the IG report on recent now that's the identity, one identity we then don't able for gather based on open source investigation. Will this person seem for the go by in a salon? Nine and I name the way the IG call Oumar. So I want just for make that point there, but IG maybe go add to that. And then the second point was this CCTV owner puts, how it will help that kind of investigation here and how we make it available across the country. I think you already request for additional international help for support on that issue here. And then I think the next question will be about the driver and Guinea. Once I say you don't touch on that, but maybe, yes, go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Madam, this issue of putting marital schools, putting somebody right in the island. What do we the talk as Israeli police? We also gather from real sources, real open sources. Then we don't put out to that. So that's covered. whenever there's a reason to this, we say we, from our point of view, this is what we are talking about. Then on the CCTV coverage, this thing, the idea when they proceed in 2014, from 2014 to now, to last year, November, we know they get at us. Although we police considerably, but the decided to take amount because one of the meetings we were to the Excellency, he emphasized surveillance cameras around. So then I said, well, I commit myself to see what I can do. So before Christmas, I don't install, as I told you, I don't install 17 cameras in Freetown West. I don't install 13 in Freetown East. I just the beginning. So with time, I expect to roll out across to all regional headquarters towns and border crossings. So this is just the beginning. So allow us to patience for a while. Things will happen as well.
And the driver situation, just clarify again. The Guinea.
Well, even I clarify the intricacy. We have sent it to get access to the driver and the occupants of the group. One for get access to that president team. That's why the minister is there today to support that one. Even we also the videos one like where I say you can go meet person and say you go take this. No, it has to go through the formal prescribed procedures. So that is now the follow. This investigation, this forum, we don't commit myself say every Tuesday I must have any day I can have updates on all of these things will happen. So just sense of patience. You get the information you want. I know there are a lot of questions playing on the lines, but the answers will come time.
IG, anybody don't claim the boats, and then if allegations are true, waiting na the repercussions on all of them cases. I think that second question is the law. We follow the law. The law. Everybody knows the law. Nobody, no, they are above the law. As long as the laws of Sierra Leone are concerned. But IG, go ahead.
On the issue of the boats, what's your answer question? I think we'll start from top of that. Are they clearly the circumstances, how we as a sector, we even get for those say there's a boat abortion until that just. So on the issue of claiming, nobody knows they claim it. On legal action, and the law, level that give, nobody's bigger than the law.
All right. I'm glad we asked about His Excellency, we High Commissioner in Ghana. As a matter of fact, somebody also sent me another report which say they don't arrest back, they go raid the embassy in Liberia back, they don't arrest the embassy. Now I reply to the person say the propaganda machine finally will be big smoke. Because all that they now verifiable fake news. No Ghana reporter no make that news. There's somebody. In fact, that very paper when I name they use, when they use the doctor, they pull the headline of the day, then puts down there, I receive that newspaper for that day. Nobody no go attack and arrest a sitting ambassador of any country. They are all guided by the Vienna Conventions. It's not people the way interested in causing mischief. And they want to see the attack. We will continue to focus on the fact the ambassador is in Ghana, he doing work. Even the ambassador in Liberia, we're willing to admit, and we don't come very publicly say yes, there are issues in Guinea. Even the ambassador in Guinea, with the old substance, when the results say, oh, this now suspected to be cocaine, we don't be very transparent. The ambassador, they go, people over the Guinea can go down at the embassy, the ambassador, they meet and the ambassador, they. Somebody, they text me this or they ask me, say, if the ambassador is still the Guinea, I think the IG already addressed that. The ambassador not kind because before he even start today, he did Guinea. And a part of it because there's a pending issue there with Sierra Leoneans that at least one member of the ambassador is staff for the whole. As part of this investigation, we don't be transparent on that. And also, we therefore deal with all of the issues that they for facilitate the recall still stand for let the ambassador come back completely. And then IG, somebody also texted me, they asked if the open source in this investigation get any additional people of interest. And I think it's very clear saying the open source investigation and open source investigation. Even in name we call, una no don't come to a point it will say this person involved in any crime in a salon, as far as una know, not so.
Yes, as far as
Una you able to report on any of the activity in a salon?
No, I'm to get access to our own for report.
Alright. So it's very important for them, again, who they report, we stick to the facts, and we, as the government of Salone, they continue for Kanaya, provide the facts, provide timely updates, they continue for make this request to international partners. Every citizen will out there get information will help the police in this investigation. We welcome you for come support. The Sierra Leone police, contact them on a public number, then provide the information, we help them at this stage, and then we'll provide that information. I want to take this opportunity for tell Tenki to be very distinguished guest that we can have.